Let's go to the phones here as well. We're taking your questions for Mayor-elect Jacob Frey of the city of Minneapolis. Audrey is in Minneapolis. Hi, Audrey. What would you like to know of the mayor-elect?
Yeah, hi. Thanks for taking my call. Congratulations on your win, Jacob. I met you on Saturday night, but I did not get to talk to you too much. My first question was going to be about affordable housing in my area, which is the 10th Ward. We have lost a lot of affordable housing, and these were not vacant lots. These were all affordable housing units that were ripped down, and huge, cheaply built apartments that are extremely not affordable have been replaced them. And also we have a massive parking problem, and that is a public safety issue because when we have snow, which is going to come eventually, you have people that already can't afford to pay for the parking lots in these expensive apartments, and then they're forced to park very far away and walk at nighttime. And I know this because I've had people that I've gone and picked up from 6 blocks away to bring them back to this neighborhood so that they could be safe when they come home from work, sometimes 11, 12 at night. So good luck with the affordable housing thing because we are one of the most segregated cities, and our education system is absolutely negatively impacted by the massive concentration of poverty because this city is one of the most segregated in the country. My second question is about bike lanes. 5% of the people in this city are bike commuters, and I am a bike commuter when the weather permits. I'm too old to be out in the snow and the ice, but in my neighborhood, we have lost 2 of our arterials. They have gone from 2 lanes to 1 lane. The traffic when it's rush hour is horrible. The pollution is awful. And the people that live in here are it's dangerous.
Yeah.
They say it's calming traffic, but we've had more accidents rather than less.
Audrey,
now they want to make 24th a bike boulevard, and we're going to lose more parking. This is a public safety issue. This is a discrimination against seniors and disabled people, all in the name of 5% of the population.
So, Audrey, I hear 3 questions there. The first is regarding segregation, and I agree with you 150%. We are one of the most segregated cities in the entire country, and this results from a lot of intentionality over the last 50, even 100 years. Intentional redlining, intentional segregation, mortgage fraud, throwing highways through the center of a neighborhood that was previously thriving, oftentimes communities of color. And we did this purposely, and there's a lot of things that we can do to push back on that. And I could have a 25-minute conversation about this because if I had to pick one issue that I was most passionate about, it would probably be that. The second thing that you mentioned was parking, and I probably disagree with you slightly on this one in that the more parking that you put into any given development, the more expensive it is. I mean, every parking space to build it costs somewhere in the range of $20,000 or so, and there's no doubt in my mind that price is ultimately borne by the tenant.
You're talking about putting parking like in the basement of a building that goes up. That's what you're
Correct.
talking about.
Yeah. If you putting parking into a building gets more expensive.
And those rules were changed last year.
Yes, they were. Yes, they were. So we are going through this push and pull right now, Audrey, and you're exactly right in that it is becoming less convenient to park. We are needing to find new solutions and strategies as to how to get close to or the vicinity of where you're going. But this is a difficult conversation that needs to happen. And what I think we need to be doing is, as you pointed out, working with our senior and disabled population to find better solutions as to how we can get them from point A to point B. And there's a lot of room out there. One of them are fully autonomous vehicles, and we can talk about that.
Yeah.
And then the final issue you brought up was bike lanes. I can't speak in depth or with specifics to some of the bike lanes that go through the area where you live. I can only speak about the ones that are in the 3rd Ward right now. And there are some that I think have been done very well. Washington Avenue being a prime example downtown. I think it's a beautiful model, even reminiscent of what they've done in Copenhagen. But there are other bike lanes that I think are a total disaster, like on First Avenue downtown, and needed some change.
She mentioned snow. I just want to give this quick note here. We just got word from the University of North Dakota in Grand Forks that because of the weather that's coming here into Minnesota today, the UND campus will be closing at 12:30 this afternoon. We're going to have winter storm updates throughout the day here.